Hi everyone, welcome to Bricking with Friends. Apparently there was a red memo for the guys. I did not get it. I guess it was a guys only memo. I don't know, but I didn't get the memo. Not that I own any red, but how are you guys doing?
Yeah, very good. Not too bad. Very good. I've got another 2 weeks off, so I haven't got work tomorrow to look at. But yeah, very good.
Nice. 2 weeks off?
Yes.
Is it just for school or?
Yeah, this our Easter holidays. We've got 2 weeks off. And what is really good is next term as well is only 3 weeks, 3 days as well for us. So that means going back for 3 weeks, 3 days, and then having another week off, and then it's the long run towards the summer holidays.
Nice. Cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, KO is out there. Hi, KO. How are you? Hi, Salads. How are you? How are you doing, TJ?
Doing good. Doing good. Had an eventful day so far with some Meijer deals.
Uh-oh.
There's some sales going on at Meijer.
Do I need to run to Meijer after this? Is that what I'm hearing?
It's 20% discounts, so it's nothing too serious. But I've got some promotions in the M Perks stuff that's allowing me to earn points. I'm getting those. With my purchase today, I earned an extra 10,000 points, which is equivalent to $10 off.
Wow!
And it's double points on toys through a certain point at Meijer. So
that is cool.
Yeah, I picked up.
That is awesome.
Picked up a couple things.
Nice.
Small things I've been eyeing.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that city set looks fun.
Cool.
I love car sets.
Yeah, I bought this one because this looks like it fits in with the original Ninjago Serpentine, the color scheme and all that. So.
Oh yeah.
And doesn't it have like snake scales on the side of it or something? That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like little snake stickers.
I do like a good city car. I really do. Well, I like cars in general. FYI. I like cool looking cars. But yeah, so the idiot that I am, being that I've been doing this stream for I don't even know how long, I did not realize until Chris pointed it out when he posted in his Instagram stories that this is the 100th episode. Which that is amazing. I did not even realize, pay attention. I have been a little stressed, to say the least. So that might be why. That's what I'm going to go with. But yeah, it's the 100th episode, which KO pointed out. Happy 100th episode. Thank you, KO. Thank you so much. It'd be nice if I paid attention and knew that in the first place.
Yeah, you're going to get it right at 200, aren't you?
You know, I could celebrate another. There will be more milestones to celebrate in the future. That's my goal. There's going to be more milestones to celebrate. If I miss one or two, it's okay.
Here's a question. Who's got the most episodes? I want to say Friday Night Bricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday Night Bricks has been going a long time.
6-7 years. So I think it's 600-700 episodes. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe even more.
Yeah,
no, but yeah, they've been going on for years and years and years.
Oh, well, there's a lot of streamers out there who have a lot more episodes than I do. I'm just happy I made it this far. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on episode 0, so.
You're waiting, and you're being smart, and you're waiting until you get done with all your uni stuff, and then you're gonna do it, and you're gonna explode.
Absolutely.
You're gonna be great. You're gonna be fabulous.
Absolutely. Do I just think? Do you feel like you're streaming with Beyond the Brick at the moment?
It does kind of like you just need to have like their little logo right here.
I know.
That was funny though. Oh, and Nicole's out there. Hi, Nicole. How are you? Good to see you.
Hey, Nicole. How you doing?
Joining us in our 100th episode. Hope you had a good weekend. So, what are you guys building today? Let's start with you, TJ.
I don't know yet. I have to. I'm probably going to work on mocks. Is probably what I'm going to do.
Mocks are fun. Mocks are fun.
Yeah, figure out what I'm doing there.
Are you still working from your mop that you showed us last week?
Yeah, the space one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's over there.
So you managed to get the that bridge section sorted then.
I managed to get it completely done, and it's all connected, and that's about as much as I can show right now. And there's a bunch of stuff on it.
Yeah, that's looking really
nice.
That's
very cool.
Yeah, but it's awesome. It's slowly coming along.
Well, Martin's here. Hi, Martin. How are you?
Hey, Martin. How you doing, mate? Good chat with you last night. We didn't go because obviously we were having a private chat and everything, and I think we got up to about 1:15 UK time, which is what for you, Fab, TJ? What's that? I don't know. Rough. I don't know where you're from, TJ, but I know
that's 7:15 for me.
Yeah, because I went downstairs and then I just chilled out for another half an hour. And I went to bed, and then you and Amberlia was live, so it was quite late. Yeah.
Wow. So Chris, what are you going to be building today?
Well, I'm actually building a really small set today, a tiny one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's small.
Man,
you'll have that finished by the time we're done.
Yeah.
I mean, look how small it is. It barely fits.
It's tiny.
So small.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay, not advent calendar size, not polybag size, just maybe above that. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 2 or 3 poly bags. That's all.
I'm already enjoying it. I'm already I've only feel like I've been doing this for like an hour or two, and I'm already on like 5. First few bags is quite small, but then again, maybe I feel like the bags are really small because I've just finished assembly square, and you have to spill out about 4,000 pieces in one go to build it. It's horrible. I did not like that. I had to move over here and build it because I needed all the bricks to be separated. I couldn't be here. It would be all on the floor.
Yeah, assembly square. That's why I use containers so that I could keep it somewhat organized. I use containers.
I'm still learning.
Yeah, that's the one thing about if I want to do. I don't think I'm going to try to get any of the older modulars because they're all like that. So I'm like, I think I'll pass on all those older ones.
Yeah. I do think this is going to be my favorite modular, and I think I've already decided that before I even built it. I mean, people love tiling like the traditional modulars; they're really good to tie down those grey plates. But the tiling on this is a different level. It is so much better. It's fantastic, and I think the Joggers have the best modulars. If I had to think about the top 3 out of all of them, I'd have to say City Gardens, maybe Avengers Tower, maybe Tudor Corner, maybe. Or Police Station. Police Station, actually. Police Station is my favorite.
I still can't get that Police Station is your favorite over Tudor Corner.
I think it's just the presence of it, really. It's just chunky. It's just a chunky box, and it's just stands there so profoundly. That's probably why I like it. Maybe.
For me, I mean, I've only built Assembly Square. I'm in the process of building Tudor Corner.
Yeah.
And I still I already like Tudor Corner.
Right.
But I have been working on Tudor Corner. I didn't work on it all free. So I got that beautiful corner, that angled wall in. But then I was building the section that goes right here.
Yeah.
So I'm not building this on stream because I didn't get a piece I'm missing a piece. Lego didn't send me a piece, so I had to reach out to them to get the piece. I tried looking for the piece in my collection of stuff, even stuff that I've already built that I could sacrifice and take it out and then replace it when I got the replacement piece. No, I can't find it anywhere.
What's the piece you're missing?
It is the 1x1 brick with the corner knobs. You would think I would have some of them, but no, I have none of them. And I was just no. Because I was building it yesterday while I was watching some people on stream, and I was working, happy as happy can be, and then I'm looking and looking and looking, checking the bags again. And it's a black piece, so if it was in the bag, I would definitely see it.
Yeah. You sure? Because I've been with Lego, well, building Lego for about 6-7 years. I don't think I've ever had one piece missing. I had a bit of a panic today.
Everything. I picked up my iPad because I was looking at my iPad and I dumped to make sure it didn't get in this little part. And
yeah.
I moved everything around, and I know nothing went on the floor because I used those trays, those 3D print trays that Tiago designed. So nothing went on the floor. And I was just like, I have no idea where it's not here.
I thought I was missing.
Not here.
I thought I was missing a bag today because when I was looking in the instruction book, I just completely ignored that one bag that you sometimes get that's got no number in it. That has just like random pieces. I actually thought I was missing the bag that had this piece here. But it didn't. It was just in that one bag that doesn't have a number. That comes with all these little these green pieces here.
Oh, okay.
So, hi,
Lauren. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, so I'm not going to be building that. Instead, I am building my only Ninjago set at Stone Shrine.
Yay.
And that way
DJ's in dreams
in time too.
I'm going to make it a little bit better. I had my birthday present a little bit earlier. I can't open it, and I'm not going to open it and build it because I'm building it with Nicole and Mark. So since you're here, TJ, as well.
Ooh,
yeah.
Nice. Very
nice.
Nice.
That. Yeah. So
I have 2 minifigures so far. I have Bad Dude.
Yeah, Lord Ross.
He's cool looking. He's very cool looking. And then I have him. I don't know the characters' names at all.
Floyd and his
Sora. Sora's the only one I know.
Yeah.
So there's 2 minifigures. And then that's how far I've gotten. That's 2 bags worth. But even this much, it's still pretty because it's got the pink flowers. It's got the fish tile down here. I'm already happy with it.
It's a beautiful set. I saw that with the Ninjago mark. That was at Black Country Brick Show last week, and it was also bricktastic back in February. It's gorgeous. It really is. It fits in nicely. If you're playing like I am in Ninjago area for the city, it works really, really well. Because I want to just get a base plate and tile it using all these pieces here, right? And then just plop it on top so it looks like it all fits in.
That'll be cool looking. I don't know. So I do want to put it in my city, but it would be in a part that would be over that way.
Yeah.
Way over there. Because I don't really feel like it would fit in with the Harry Potter world. I probably could make it fit in because they do, I could change it to because it's a dragon. I could change it so that it would be more fitting with the Harry Potter world. But I'm hoping I might be able to have a Jurassic Park area and maybe put it over there somehow. Be something that's just really old and ancient, and it just seems like it would kind of fit in with that better. Even though now thinking about the Harry Potter and stuff, I'm starting to think it might be better over there. Well, crap, I don't know. Because I have the Monkey Kids, the Fruit Flower Mountain, and that's going to go over in the Hopeful area for the Jurassic Park set kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking I should try to put this over here somehow.
It's hard balancing a city. I mean, in the early days of having a city, but it's difficult, isn't it, to manage where's things going to go, and then you got an idea in your head, and then you start implementing that idea, and you realize it's taking up a lot more space than I thought. Then it's going to create a knock-on effect of I can't get these sets in now, and yeah, it's I really like that set you're building, but I also like the was it the Temple City set, that one that's sort of very stretched out. That's a really good set.
That one.
That's it. Yeah. That looks so cool.
Yeah, Temple City.
Yeah, I really like that set, and I want
that
that
is
to fit
nice
into
one.
the city.
Yeah, I think I was looking at that one too, to be something somewhere potentially, but I kind of couldn't figure out anything that would kind of make sense. Like, it makes sense for me for the Dragonstone Shrine to be over in like a really old part like Jurassic Park. It would make sense to be over there, but now I'm seeing where it would make sense to put it over with the Harry Potter because dragons. So
Yeah.
Because I'm still not sure how much of this is going to end up. Because, like, at some point, that's not going to be there. Of course, at some point, I'm not. Hopefully, I won't even be in this room, and I'll be in the other room, and it'll be bigger, and I'll have even more space. But so, like, this was supposed to be Harry Potter from probably about here on over, and then down here, and then switch over to like more city. That would be like a mixture of like London and US kind of thing. And then over on that side, it was going to be more, there was going to be like potentially like an island-ish area that would be like the Jurassic Park stuff. That's what I was thinking. But I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. There's too many possibilities.
That's the challenge, having too many ideas and too many things you want to do.
And see, you can't give me options. Giving me options is a bad idea.
Because I think the most challenging part of Lego being a construction toy is actually not just the actual building the sets, it's then how do you then arrange them all together to get the best to get the best viewing experience or display value for what you've got and so on. That's the most challenging part. It really is. And it comes with an expense and so on. Because like I want the lighthouse as well to go in the Ninjago area, and I'm thinking, well, would it look better when I've got these transparent 1x2 pieces, you know, just to make it all blend in nicely. But yeah. And obviously the city temple set that we were just talking about, obviously that's not got base plates underneath. So if I want to have base plates for that set, I'm going to go and buy more base plates. And then tile it all off. Because I love tile. I like anything tiled.
Oh, I love doing tile work. For me, it's very relaxing. Like when I did this, even though I was doing a pattern for it, it was just very relaxing for me.
Yeah.
Even when I was doing the tile work on like Tudor Corner, Assembly Square, it was just very relaxing for me to do that. And like doing like I have the Hogwarts art set where you could do like each of the houses or whatever. And I found that to be very relaxing. Which I know not everybody liked that, and they thought some people didn't find it relaxing, but I loved it. I absolutely love it.
I did. I just love tiling. And what it is, it's like, I don't know, it's just making everything feel finished, refined, slick.
Yes.
You know, and also it just covers up. I don't like things that's too like studded. You know, it's like I've seen some people in the early stages of their building their city. Obviously, I'm watching a lot of that type of content at the moment, just to see like the challenges they're coming up against and what's their successes. You know, from starting a city, and a lot of people often just put base plates down, don't tile them off. They just put base plates back down because they're planning in their head where these sets are going to go. But like, I think too many studs doesn't look good to me. Just doesn't. They don't intend to tile anything off. They just tend to put down, like, if they got a greenery section, they'll just put a lot of 32 by 32 green base plates around, and then that's it. You know, it just doesn't look.
If they're planning, that makes sense to me.
Yes.
Because I did that, like, for this, I laid down the green plate for everywhere that, on here that I knew was going to be green, which was pretty much, I mean, it was the whole thing.
Yeah.
Except underneath so let's see if I can show it. So the front row is 32 by 32 base plates, and then the back row are those big gray ones. They're like 48 by 48.
Yeah.
So I have that for think I have 3 of those along the back. I don't know. Yeah, I think Hogsmeade Mountain is on 3 of those. And then I have 2 way back there. And I think, yeah, I have 2 more that are back like where the silly heads are. But it's interesting trying to figure out like where you're going to do, what do you want to do, where do you want to put it.
Yeah.
Because you do actually have to plan. Like I feel like with a city, you kind of do need to plan. Whereas I'm not a planner. I'm more of a fly by the seat of my pants and figure it out as I go along kind of a person.
Because what's it then? It's a good question, obviously, for both of you, and obviously everybody in the chat as well. Like, I know, TJ, you don't have a city, do you? You know, you've got your sets on display. But if you look at just that behind you, you know, obviously with the modulars, that's a city in a way, isn't it? What's that difference between making it sets that you're just displaying or sets that you turn into a city? What do you reckon that key difference is? Because like if you've got like lots of Ninjago sets in the room, that's like a bit of a city. You've got all these buildings around you and so on. But what's the difference between having these sets on display or sets as part of the city?
That is a tough question.
I guess it's if you want it to be a city, you call it a city. If you don't want it to be a city, you don't call it a city.
We was talking about the other day about army building. Like people don't do army building, but if you got like Fab and I, a lot of Harry Potter sets and the TJ with Ninjago, you got your own army there from all the minifigures that you get from the sets you buy. So it's all you get it by default.
Yeah, my default Harry Potter army is constantly growing. Growing.
So I caught up your stream with Amber Light this morning, TJ, and I was so happy when I found out you watched Terminator. You watched Terminator.
I watched Terminator and Terminator 2 for the first time.
Yeah, and you said exactly what most people say is that they have a preference for number 2.
Yeah.
Because number 2 is a little bit more. There's a little bit more humor in number 2. A bit darker the first one, and obviously Arnie's what's it, T800 he is, has a different microchip in the back of his head. But yeah, and it's one of those films that's like, it's probably Terminator 1's outstanding, brilliant film, but like not many sequels are better than the originals. But Terminator 2 is.
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting pressure, don't you, to watching all these films?
Yep, there's so many films I haven't seen.
Yeah.
And I'm slowly rectifying that.
Oh, and Fab, he's never watched Harry Potter. I'm joking. I'm just joking. I wanted to see Fab's reaction. Sorry, I should have said that when you were drinking something.
I wasn't even drinking anything.
Oh, he has.
That was going to be automatically okay. Bye, TJ. You gotta go.
Yeah.
No, not really. I would not do that.
I've watched them all. I watched them all. I read all the books. I actually reread the books sometime last year, just to kind of remember. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. I know you didn't like. You said you didn't watch Fantastic Beasts, but you don't need to watch that. I don't think.
Yeah, no, I just never got into it. It just kind of happened, and I just never got around to seeing it.
No, it's
really what happened.
And there was always that. You know, was it going to make a 4th film? It never did. I just it had no direction. It was just bizarre.
I like the Fantastic Beasts movies, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I think that they should have came out with another one. It did seem like it did take them a long time to come out with the other.
Yeah.
Two. Like it took them a long time to come out with them. So I'm still holding out hope because honestly, they did leave us in a cliffhanger at the end of the 3rd one. Because I'm just like, yeah, I need to know what happens. Like I know what happened, but like I need to see the battle between Dumbledore and Grindelwald, and I need 100%. And that's basically where they left off. Where it's like, Dumbledore officially said, like, yeah, I'm gonna have to fight you now.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, like, if they were okay, like, obviously not Harry Potter level, but Harry Potter's a worldwide phenomenon, you know, and it's how do you beat gold and things like that. But at least finish it, because obviously J.K. Rowling and the directors and the writers and everybody else, they were going to make 5 of these films. Just go and finish it off, even if it's not a complete success. You never know. Like, I remember when the prequel trilogy of Star Wars came out, the first 2 was like, it was all right, it was okay. But then the third one came out, like Revenge of the Sith. Brilliant. So, like, 4th and 5th, maybe the 5th film might be outstanding. Just go make it.
Be really good. No. I thought the 3 that are out currently, I like them. I enjoy watching them. Are they as good as other films? Not necessarily, but they're still good films. I still like them. I still enjoy them. But that's just me. Let's see. Let me catch up with the chat here.
Water tiles.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. And then
that's a gorgeous sight.
Is that from your recent Pablo?
I live in Ninjago. No, I've had these for a while.
Oh, okay.
More. I love.
I've got a lot more of these now because the 1x1 translate blue tiles, those were on the wall. Nice. I was able to grab a lot.
Oh,
they're good for kind of filling in spaces.
Yeah, they are.
That happens.
I got a whole bunch when I did this water because I had a lot of spaces to fill in.
Yeah.
Let's see. So KO last night he signed up for a brick show that's in the same city where he lives. That's awesome, KO. And then Alex went to build the Natural History Museum, but he ran out of pieces to build it. Oh no!
Oh dear.
Oh no! Lauren said shelves fill up fast. They do fill up fast.
They do.
Like my shelf that's above my head, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 sets on it, and it's basically full. Because I have Assembly Square, and then I have a little Creator 3-in-1. I have a little Lego store set, and then I have the wonderful Rivendell that takes up like a third of the shelf. And then I have the 2018 Great Hall set, because that's still I haven't built the one that came out last year, whenever it was, but that's still my favorite Great Hall set. I'm sure I'll change my mind. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, so KO was saying that hopefully it'll be a great time. Disappointed the last time because it was their first time and only one display there. Hopefully there'll be more displays. I'm sure there will be. Oh, Salix really likes the Hogwarts crest. He got 8 of those mosaic sets to build the big Hogwarts crest and the 4 houses. Wow! That is dedication, my friend. That is dedication. I wanted to do at least the Hogwarts crest, but I could not justify spending that much money on those sets. I could not buy it.
I was interested.
I also don't know where I would put that Hogwarts crest because it is huge. Huge. I thought about it. Great chat yesterday with text sorting stream planning May 4th purchases ASAP. Need the final GWP threshold. Ooh,
$160, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the rumor. 160 for the clone thing, the cameo thing. Whatever it's called.
High.
I mean, if you like proper hardcore Star Wars, I mean, I love Star Wars, but I wouldn't say I'm hardcore, but I mean, I'd be like, it's a brave time of the year.
I would say Nicole is proper hard, or not Nicole.
Yeah.
I would say Lauren is proper hardcore Star Wars.
Yeah.
I feel like she is.
The only set I want is the sail barge, because I'm just like, I love all Star Wars, don't get me wrong, but I'm just original trilogy, and I really want the barge as well. But if that's on a discount with the GWPs, I doubt it's going to be, because it's only recently come out, but who knows? I don't know how successful it's been. Then maybe, but nothing else I'm particularly interested in. I was oohing and ahhing over the Slave One, but there's other sets I want to get in front of it. You know, obviously you got to like plan out your wish list, and Slave One wouldn't get in my top 20 at the moment. And I'm sort of like, I think the only two sets I'm sort of looking at is just the two sets which Cal Kestis comes in and Young Leia. Those are the only two minifigures I need for the 25th anniversary. But like, even that, I'm going to buy a set just for a fig.
I think at that point I would just buy them.
Yeah.
On Bricklink, because I did want to get all the 25th anniversary ones, but now I'm just kind of like, I don't want to buy sets just for that. So I'll save myself some money and just buy the minifigs. Yeah,
and the Young Leia one's just bang average, really. It's a type of figure that should have came out a couple of years ago when he had the Obi-Wan sets that came out.
Yeah,
you know, that set could have easily come in those sets. You know, Cal Kestis obviously is a bit more gravitas to that type of minifigure. But yeah, and obviously Death Star, blimey, that's going to be a set I'm probably going to be interested in. But that's why I'm not touching my points at all, because like on the description of it, it's going to be a set I'd love to get.
It's probably going to be a set that I'll probably end up really liking, and I'll hate myself for really liking it. But we have the other UCS fight or Death Star, and I'm just like, but I already have the other one. Do I really need another one?
You could sell the old one.
I don't feel like it's gone up enough in price for me to justify selling it.
It'd be a fair few $100s, won't it? I mean, I've seen Death Stars sealed for like £1,000 over here. Couldn't you sell it and just put that money aside? I'm just going to use it to bring down the cost.
It's also not my set to sell, because I bought it for Mike. It's his set to sell. So the money would go to him, not to me. And Mike isn't doing Lego anymore. So it's just kind of like...
Well, there you go. If it's not doing Lego, take it.
But it's not mine. It's his.
No, that's true.
And I did gift it to him. I think it was an anniversary gift.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. And I paid full retail for it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're just going to cross that bridge when we come to it. I have threatened to take some of the sets from him that he's like been collecting, that I feel like he's been pulling them out of my backlogs. And I'm just like, I'm about ready to pull some of them back and be like, no, I actually want this set too. So,
yeah.
like, no, you can't get rid of this one because I actually want it. And it's retired, which means I would have to pay more for it. And I already paid for it once.
Yeah.
It was almost all, like, not all of the sets, but a good portion of them are ones that I bought him. Like,
right. Just a thought, because it's like, if you sell the old one, because you like to think the new one's going to be better, more refined, bigger, and so on.
Yeah.
And then if you get it, like with the GWP, I mean, the GWP, if it's literally locked into that Death Star set, sell that, you know, and then you can bring the price down even more.
Yeah, except possibly. I like keeping the GWPs.
It's a TIE fighter, though, isn't it?
I like the GWPs.
Yeah, unless it's a set.
Especially if it's like, you know, those like those ones that come in the black boxes. Like I have all these that came in the black boxes. I really like these that come in the black boxes. And so it's like, if it comes with that, then I'm gonna want that. And it's just it's a black hole. I don't need to go down it.
Absolutely. And you think, blimey, it's gonna be a month after Hogsmeade comes out as well.
Yeah.
And Hogsmeade's day one.
Hogsmeade is day one. Absolutely. KO said that you heard that Fantastic Beasts 4 was supposed to be the final film of Newt. I mean, it makes sense, I think. But that's assuming they're going to make a Fantastic Beasts 4.
They were meant to do 5.
Oh, were they?
They were meant to do 5 films.
Oh, I need the other 2. I need the story to be finished. Oh, and Trevor's here. Hi, Trevor.
Hey,
how
Trevor.
are you?
How do you do, mate?
You. Hope everything has been okay. Let's see. Everybody is saying hi to Trevor because we all love Trevor here. Let's see. Trevor said shelves do fill up quickly. I filled another display cabinet today that I got on offer through Argos. That's awesome. Are we going to see it on Instagram?
Yeah,
I do like seeing how you display stuff.
Yeah, they got their red 20 discount.
Ooh.
You put a code in, you get 20% off. Yeah, Argos is really good.
Oh, Lauren says that she is a dedicated casual fan. I'm going to go with you're a dedicated fan.
Yeah.
Oh, Trevor says that I am looking fabulous as always. Thank you. And loving the hair. Thank you very much. It is kind of a pain to keep up, but I do love it. Let's see. KO says, on Lego Jail, thank you to pre-order. Oh, you pre-ordered a Nintendo Switch 2.
Nice one.
Hey, you prioritize this Nintendo Switch 2 over Lego. That's I don't think I would do that. Of course, I don't have a Nintendo Switch, so, and I don't get to play that often. Yeah, see, Trevor, they had a red memo today. They coordinated, apparently. And it's been a DIY day. Display cabinet built, just cleaning all the glass. Ooh, cleaning the glass, very important. Very important. They have no little fingerprints on there. Yeah. Nice. Hope we get to see pictures of that, Trevor, on Instagram. I think I'm building the... I have a feeling this is more of this base part. It looks like it's more of the base part that clips into the bottom here. Maybe I will try to work this in with the Harry Potter section somehow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to... Go
on. So there's somebody on YouTube called, and she's on Instagram too. Spellbinding Brick, spell something.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, her. High pitched voice. You can't miss the voice. High pitched voice. She's doing a Harry Potter world too. But I think she's changing directions. But she was buying like a lot of Ninjago sets and Monkey Kid sets to be part of the Japanese magic school that I can't remember the name of, and even if I could, I couldn't pronounce it anyway because I butcher names. But she was doing that. I don't know if she's still doing that because I think she's changed direction again. But she's building a really, really big Hogwarts.
She is.
It's from, is it 2Hog? I think it's 2Hog. And I've started watching his videos. I'm like, that thing is going to be absolutely massive when it's done. Like, I think it's like full-on minifigure scale. Or just short of minifigure scale.
Do you think, like, if you're building a city, I mean, it depends on your interest, really. I mean, you could be somebody that just collects Harry Potter. Do you think sometimes sets could be, or mocks could be too big? Because you couldn't, like, you wouldn't have room for anything else.
Well, I do think that some things can be too big. with that in particular, and with her layout, like she has basically a big island of tables in the middle of her room. And so, like, for her, she has the space to do that. If I tried to build that thing, I'd have to have like 10 IKEA tables. I'd have to have 3 just for the part that she's finished. So I'm just like, yeah, okay. But I forget but she started out having like some stuff in cabinets, which she's now taken the doors off of. So she's doing sections in cabinets. I'm just like, huh. It's interesting. Like, it's interesting what she's doing. Sometimes, and this is just between us, sometimes spellbinding bricks. That's it, Lauren. Stephanie, spellbinding bricks. She seems like she's a perfectly nice person, but sometimes I can't handle her voice. And I have to like mute the video and just watch and see what she's doing. But she seems like a perfectly nice person. Very nice person. But sometimes she gets really, really high pitch.
Yeah.
But she does get genuinely excited about what she's doing.
Oh yeah, that's what it's all about, isn't it? You got to build what you want.
I try to watch people that do like that are building like Hogwarts builds or Harry Potter builds, and I try to watch Lego City also. So like I watch her, and then I watch some other people that do different Hogwarts and Harry, like they're building Hogwarts. One guy's building. What is he building? Oh, he's building a Honeydukes right now.
I've seen that. I can't recall what he's called, but I've seen that.
It's like unicorn, but spelled really weird.
Yeah,
him.
Yeah.
And then I watch like 2 other guys that are building Hogwarts castles. And then for City, I watch obviously Robin Hood Bricks because hilarious, and I love what he does. And then like I watch Stein Off Stein, I'll watch Brick Crafts. I try to like, in my head, I'm like merging ideas from them to make my city.
Well, what I want to see is, because I've seen like a lot of Hogwarts castles and so on. I want to see every Diagon Alley shop together. I want to see it all. Every shop, even shops that you don't see in the books that only get mentioned. I want to see all 40 of them.
Yes.
50 of them. If it was a shop in the 17th century and it's something else by the time we got to the Harry Potter's timeline, do it. Do it all. You know, that's what I want to see. So I'm hoping like Ministry of Making doesn't start with like Weezes and Gringotts. I know he's going to be doing a Madame Malkin's. Go all the way. Yeah.
I feel like his is... Am I watching him? I feel like I am watching him. I'm not. I'm going to have to double check after this. But I feel like his are based off of Universal Orlando.
It is.
Which is perfect. I'm like, that is perfect because they look amazing.
Yes.
And they have shops that aren't mentioned in the book. They have shops, or maybe they are. They're not in the movies. You don't see them in the movies. Like, you don't see them go into them. Because there is that, like, one brief clip when Harry first goes to Diagon Alley where you can see, like, everything down to Gringotts. There's, like, that one clip, and that's pretty much the only time where you can see, like, all the shops.
There's even some shops that are only mentioned in the books. I'm trying to remember the name of the shop where it's in Half-Blood Prince, and I think Draco's having one of his robes measured by Madame Malkin's, and she actually pricks him with something. I can't remember what it is now. And he mentions, "Oh, I'm going to go to such and such now." It was he didn't want to roll up his sleeves because it's definitely Half-Blood Prince because he has the dark mark on his wrist.
Right.
And he gets annoyed because obviously he's a very agitated Malfoy at that time, and he mentions another shop. tattooing something. I'm really stretching my brain here. I haven't read Half Prince for some time, but yeah.
I'm trying to think.
That was definitely not in the books. Like, it was only mentioned.
Yeah.
It did make an appearance.
Yeah. I remember the scene you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of the shop.
Yeah, I know exactly what scene you're talking about, but I can't think of the name of the shop. Because I think his mom suggested going to another shop.
It's that shop I'm talking about.
And it's another robe shop.
Yes.
Lauren, help us out. Lauren probably knows. I should know. I listen to the book several times a year. I should know. Oh, the club from Lumi Bricks is a really lovely set. Just got a couple bags left to complete. Ooh, lighting 10 out of 10, build 10 out of 10. Which, yeah, the company with the unfortunate name announced what their new brand is going to be, and it's Lumi Bricks, or Luma Bricks, or whatever. Lumi Bricks. So happy they went with a new name.
Yeah.
I like the name. It is a good name. The club does look like a good set. I'm not going to get it, but it does look like a good set. It looks like it would be a fun set to build. I did get the chili dog trailer, though, because I like food trucks, and I love all the Lego food trucks. So, yeah. Food trucks. If they come out with more food trucks, I'll probably get them. But I haven't built mine yet. I want to. I just haven't. I have so many things to build. But I do like their new name. I think their new name is a good name, and it makes a lot of sense for them because it's like illumination and bricks, and I think it's a good name. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see here. Has anyone built the Beauty and the Beast castle? Always loved Beauty and the Beast. I'm considering the set. I don't have it. I don't plan on getting it. It does look pretty, though.
Yeah, I bought it for my wife. She knows she's getting it for her birthday in a month's time. But yeah, I've not seen the box or anything like that. It's my parents. But yeah, so my wife's going to be getting in a month's time.
Oh, crap. Here I am messing up.
Actually, I'm really looking forward to seeing it displayed next to two other castles.
Which Disney castle does she have? The most recent one or the older one?
Just both.
Oh, she has both?
Yeah.
Why did I think she only had one?
No, she has them both, yeah. I got her the older one when it was retiring.
Yeah, you gotta get that before it retires.
Oh, yeah. They both look great. Like, even the newer one doesn't do anything to the old one. Looks really, really cool.
See, I just prefer the older one to the newer one. Personally, I just like the colors on it better.
Yeah.
Than I do the newer one, because I'm not a big pink fan. I appreciate the color pink, but I'm not a big pink fan. I just realized I don't have any ears on.
It's like a peachy color. Oh, you're on about the new Beauty and the Beast.
I don't have my cat ears on. I will fix that very quickly. There we go. There we go. All is right with the world now. Fab, would you like a quiz question for your 100th episode? Sure, hit us up. Sure, I won't know the answer, even though it's my channel. Oh, always, Trevor. I will always be supportive of your Instagram and all your stuff. I love your stuff.
Who was your first co-host or like guest?
Who was my first guest?
Yeah.
I believe it was Sai.
Oh, Sai O'Connor.
Yep. I am 90% sure it was Sai. I am pretty sure it was Sai. Now you're going to make me go look. It might take me a minute.
Making progress on this water.
Oh,
I'm getting
Nice.
getting it up to the plate.
That's great.
Yeah, so this is the one side. Now I have to do the other, which is it's a bit more. A bit more there.
I just love tiling. It's just so nice. Tiling is awesome. So my first Bricking with Friends live stream was with Sai. And it was
The
a
very
Harry
first
Potter
episode.
themed one. I did have some other live streams. But as Bricking with Friends, number one was with Sai, and it was Harry Potter themed. My very first live stream was a 1-year anniversary live stream and giveaway. Don't ask me what I gave away. I have no idea. DJ, will there be chicken yaddle to go with what? Banana Yoda? I have no. What?
I don't know. All you need to know is that this Banana Yoda here, this Yoda holding a banana, is watching KO and only KO. So none of you need to worry about this. Just KO. Keeping an eye on him. This thing is.
That is hilarious. Lauren has no idea. It's been a long time since she read the books. We don't know. Oh, wait. It's Alex.
There we go.
Huh?
There you go. I thought it was T.
Something in settings. I cannot pronounce Twilfit? Twilfit? We'll go with Twilfit and settings.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. I knew it began with T.
Hey, at least you knew what letter it began with. I was sitting over here like, oh. But I also can't remember things like on the spot too. Like I would not be good for quizzes. You don't want me like on any kind of a quiz team.
Yeah.
You're like, I have no idea. Even though when we did a quiz thing at work, I ended up knowing more answers than other people, and I was like, how the heck did I know all these answers? I usually forget things. Of course, they had one question that was about The Walking Dead, and I was like, oh, I know this one! And they were like, okay, calm down. I was like, but no, I know this one. Like, you don't need to talk. We don't need to. It's whatever the answer was to the question. I don't remember what the question was now.
It's like I need multiple choice. I need to see possible answers. I do. If it's just like closed questions, that's it. I need to see answers to really help me. If it was just open and there was no possible answers, then I'd struggle, I think.
I would probably do better if it was like a multiple choice and I had choices in front of me. Fab cheating. I'm about to ask a question and it's ruined.
Best quiz was that Tri-Wizard Tournament of Houses with Helen Mirren.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was outstanding. That was so good. I wish they made a second season. It was proper. You've got to read the books. You've got to watch the films type of questions. It was amazing.
Yeah. Like, you really needed to know your stuff.
Yes. A bit cringy at times, a bit over the top, but hey, it was fantastic.
Well, there were times like when they were doing it based off of like where you had to answer questions based off of the audio that they were playing in the studio. Yeah. And I was like, I don't even hear anything. How can you? And then they went into like these long explanations for their answers. I was like, legit, I don't hear anything. What did you even listen to? That was me yelling at the teacher. Okay. But I did like that. I thought it was fun. I still need to watch the baking show, the baking contest that the twins did.
Oh, yeah, the Weezy twins. Yeah.
Yeah, I still need to watch that.
Me too. I haven't seen that yet. Give that a whirl.
I wanted to watch it just because it was the Weasley twins and it was baking. And I have a sweet tooth and they were baking. Okay.
Really enjoying this tree build. This is so cool.
Lego did a good tree build?
Yeah, I think trees get a lot of stick, to be honest, but some trees look fairly decent. I know there's like some really poor looking trees. I remember the tree farm, the Thestral carriage set, that wasn't particularly great. And I know recently the Shire's had some stick with its trees, but I like it. This one is so much more intricate. Like the detail of this tree is really, really cool. I like the pieces being used. But I think trees most of the time look all right. Even the A-frame cabin trees, I thought they look really, really nice. They got slaughtered when that came out. I wonder what the best tree is and the worst tree is.
Best tree and the worst tree. The worst tree would be pretty much any tree in Harry Potter sets.
Whomping Willow.
They're all bad.
What about the Whomping Willow?
Even the Whomping Willows aren't that great. I mean, they're fine, but I guess I have higher expectations for a Whomping Willow.
I like the Whomping Willow. I preferred the one in the Shrieking Shack. That was, even though it was almost pretty much identical to the one that came in the old Hogwarts system.
Yeah. I have both of those. And, I mean, they were okay. They just weren't, I don't know. Felt like they could have done better. Because when I first started building the one that goes with the Shrieking Shack, I thought it was also going to, like, rock back and forth, too.
Oh, yeah.
But when it didn't, I was, like, really not happy. I was, like, legit mad that it didn't rock back and forth. Because I thought it would rock back and forth.
My favourite tree is the one that comes in the Home Alone house, because it's bang on. Tree house, yeah, it's bang on. That's my favourite tree.
Yeah, that is a good tree. I like the trees in Rivendell. I really like those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a good
about one. Doing the tall one that has a ton of the 3-leaf pieces going up it. I was thinking about doing something like that in the Forbidden Forest, potentially.
Two different types of greens here. What is that? Is that spring green? Light spring green.
The bottom one is that spring green color.
That's nice.
And then I think the top one is the lime green.
Yeah.
I do really like that spring green color. I just wish it glowed in the dark. It looks like it should glow in the dark, but it doesn't.
So we really even got to the halfway point of this year, and obviously you was talking about with Amberlai, all these all the sets that's going to be coming out in January. You know, I mean, another reminder about how expensive next year is going to be. I mean, well, we don't know what the sets are, but you just got the age and the set number.
Yeah.
I
went on a whole thing with Ninjago. I've analyzed everyone.
Yeah. Is there anything
That's all it takes.
What are you predicting again, TJ? What do you think's coming out?
I mean, in terms of sets, I have no idea, like, what kind of sets. I mean, we'll get, like, mechs and things and whatnot, because that's what we always get. But, I know we're going to be getting, based on the age rating, we're most likely going to be getting 2 more of the Ninjago Legends sets, which the first 2 are coming out this summer. Those have appeared in leaks. So we haven't even officially seen those yet. But we'll be getting those. And so the other 14 plus one, the one that doesn't have a price, because one was $90. So that's most likely just a standard Ninjago Legends set, whatever that may be.
Yeah.
But the other one could be anything.
But, do you think there will be another city set next year? Because Workshops is going to be on its own.
But I thought, I have to look. Does Markets get another year?
Because I'm aware. Well, from what I've heard, is it's going to be retiring this year.
Let me look. There's a whole spreadsheet that I have saved that regularly updates with all the retiring dates, so I can find out right now what's happening with Markets.
I am slightly concerned.
Oh yeah, Markets is retiring at the end of this year.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It just
makes me concerned that I have a 1x2 left over. Transparent. But I don't see where it goes, and I went back through the instructions. Oh well.
It ain't going to keep Workshops on its own, surely.
Yeah, no, I don't think they will. I mean, next year is the 15th anniversary of Ninjago, so if there were a time to release Ninjago modulars back-to-back years, it would be now.
I feel like they would have to have something big at least for 15 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and the other 14 plus set that's coming out in January may not be anything related to that. It could be something completely separate. Just another Legends set or something like a D2C or something like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it could be anything. Yeah, whatever it may be, I'm looking forward to it. And then the rest of the sets that we don't have prices for already look like they're going to be in the $50 to $80 range for some of them, and like $20 to $50 for others. So,
yeah. I mean, there's only 14 plus sets that's coming out next year for Ninjago, because that's
just the 2.
Yeah,
just the 2 that we know of so far.
I mean, even if they bring out another smaller one, that would be great. I mean, even like, and obviously Shire had this as well, like being it much smaller. Like Workshops is smaller compared to Markets and City Gardens, but still, Workshops by piece count is usually it's actually bigger than most modulars, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me catch up on the chat here. Oh, KO has a question for his little quiz. How many times did he appear as a guest co-host of Working with Friends? I want to say twice. No, it might be 3 times. Oh, oops, I was off. I was way off.
I haven't even seen the answer. I'm going to guess 5.
The answer is 5.
Oh, I honestly didn't see the comments.
Apparently, four times.
The other base plate is done, and my water tiles are falling off.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, don't have a lot of clutch power left. But yeah, they're done.
Oh, nice.
Forms a nice little endpoint to this this river, because this is part of a collab build. So one of my collab mates has a river portion. I have the picture pulled up of their river portion, so I can line up everything. So mine's just going to be the endpoint of that. Yeah, this is looking good.
It is looking good. It's looking very good.
Now I gotta plug it back in and see if it works.
Apparently, he scheduled 4 times as a co-host, and then one time when somebody forgot that I had a time change, so he popped in. Not going to say who forgot about the time change.
Yeah.
Not going to say who forgot about the time change. We're not going to.
There was 2 of us. There was 2 of us.
I think it was. It was both of you.
I was in the back, and you already started without me.
I was just like, nobody's here.
We got it right this year, though.
Yes.
We learned from our lessons.
We all got it right this year. Trevor said, Lego trees get some stick.
Yeah, they do.
Best worst trees do Christmas trees count?
There's no such thing as a bad Christmas tree.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a bad Christmas tree. I mean, there probably is a bad Christmas tree, but there's no such thing as a bad Christmas tree. We like Christmas trees here. We love Christmas trees. And KO, Mrs. Nicole being in charge of the chat. We're gonna fix that problem. We're gonna figure something out. And Mav Bricks is here. Hi, Mav.
Hey, you're right, Mav. How you doing, mate?
Good to see you. Welcome to the 100th episode that I didn't realize was the 100th episode. Hope you are having a good weekend. I just saw this. I do like how this is coming together so far. Ooh. It looks really nice, and they even paid attention to details on the side. I like this. I'm happy I got this set. Everybody is saying hi to Maverick.
Now there's a little puddle in the base plate. It's nice to finally get some terrain work done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to see. I can get it closer, but then you guys won't be able to hear me as well. I also won't be able to see what I'm doing.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's got the puddle. This is the whole pathway area. It's all coming along, and then there's like a hole in there, but that's fine. Because I might add another like area that sinks in to the faceplate. So
I like how your connection bridge came out. That came out really good.
Yeah, that came out a lot better than I thought. I'd been stressing about that for ages, but I finally cranked it out last week.
It looks really good. So is this going to be at Brickworld Chicago?
Yes, it will.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, it's part of so the space collab is part of it's a 4-person collab. All people on Twitch. These are all names on Twitch. So myself, of course, Brooks Bricks, Mapping the Miles, and Alexandre017. So it'll be the 4 of us.
I'm pretty sure I follow all of them.
Yeah.
Except
Mapping
for the last
Miles, I have 6 base plates. Mapping the Miles has 6 base plates. And then Alex has 3 base plates. And then Brooks Bricks is going to be bringing a bunch of vehicles to populate everything.
Fun.
Yeah.
I'll have to check and see if I'm following Alex. I think I am. I know I'm following Brooks because he's got the sea otter country thing, and I just love otters, so yeah. Oh, Lauren says, very cool, TJ.
Thank you, Lauren. No, KO. Lol Lego Greg B is not part of the Space Collab.
Accidentally, I'm on bag 6 and I accidentally opened a tiny bag of bag 9.
Oh!
I was like, I don't think we're building this minifigure. Opening bag 9 before we even got to 7.
You just wanted to skip ahead a few steps, that's all.
Yeah.
You just wanted to skip ahead. It's okay.
I mean,
I do always double
open bag
check
9 in
them.
like 5 minutes anyway, so it might as well.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I always double check like my bags when it's a 6 or a 9. I'm always double check like, are we sure that this is the right one?
I like this. It looks like a cyborg meets Ron Weasley type of minifigure. That's cool. Ronan, isn't it?
Yes, that is. Yeah, Ronan. He's like basically like a bounty hunter mercenary character in Ninjago. Yeah, we first met him in season 5.
Cool. I actually picked up a bargain because obviously Fab, I've been mentioning Vinted a lot recently, and it popped up on Vinted, which is over here. It's a clothes shop, but people then eventually turned it into let's sell whatever we want, and then buy whatever we want. And obviously, some people sell things and Lego items and so on. And it was a minifigure that came in the magazines, and free postage. You just pay what they are valuing the minifigure, and it's still in its bag and everything. And it was the Temple Spirit. It was in the
the Temple of the Dragon Energy course. That one.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, pick it up, and £1.38 for a fresh fig, which I think was fantastic.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice fig. I have 2 of him because in the show, when we first meet this character, he split off into 2 duplicates of himself.
Right.
Very angry. And then they help him, and then he merges back into one spirit. And then he's calmer and more helpful.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. And what series is Ninjago on now? It's been going for quite some time now.
We're on this week actually, April 17th. We get Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 3 Part 1 releases. Yeah, which is, I guess, technically Season 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's different metrics to judge by in terms of numbering, but because it's got Dragons Rising in the title, everyone's just defaulted to calling it Dragons Rising Season 1, 2, 3. for anything Dragons Rising and beyond, because yeah, the numbering got a little bit confusing towards the end, because we had the Island, which was like 4 episodes. Some people would call that season 14.
Yeah.
But then we had Seabound come out, and that was 16 episodes. And people, I think what the creators have said is that that's one full season, so that the Island and Seabound is all season 14. But some people say season 14, season 15. So the numbering got confusing.
How many episodes are there now? Like the grand total?
So there were 100 plus a special in the Masters of Spinjitzu stuff. I can't remember. Then we had like the 11-minute era where all the episodes were 11 minutes. I'm trying to remember how many. I have to do some math for this one. $112 of the 11-minute episodes. And then so far, just with seasons 1 and 2 of Dragons Rising, we've had 40 episodes. And after this year, with both parts 1 and 2, part 2 releasing later in the year, we will have 60 episodes of Dragons Rising.
Yeah. And you're still enjoying it from the very first day you watched Ninjago.
Yeah, it's great. I think Dragons Rising has just brought so much life into it. I think when we got into the 11-minute era, some things were good, but some things were not so good. And because with Dragons Rising, we've introduced new characters, it's a whole new perspective from those characters. And if you're a new fan, you're able to follow along without having to go back and watch, 12, 13 years of content. And I think that's really good for new audiences. And it continues the story for the original audience, too.
That's cool. Do you have a favorite character?
If we're going favorite ninja, it would be Jay. Jay is my favorite. Zane is a close second, but I like all the characters. Yeah. With the new ninja, it's a bit too early for me to rank them. It doesn't really seem fair to rank them with the old ninja,
right?
Because the old ninja have had 12 years of character development that the new characters haven't had. But of the new ninja, I would say Sora is my favorite. I've really enjoyed her journey within the show, and I'm curious to see where it goes in this next season. Yeah,
cool.
But all of the new ninja have been good.
But like villain, who's been the biggest badass out of them all? You had to put them all in an arena. Who's still standing?
Oh, there's so many good villains. It's so hard to tell. I mean, in terms of like power levels, I mean, Garmadon's up there, the Oni are up there, the Overlord's up there, Nauticon as well. He was up. Assuming he's gotten to the point where he has infinite wishes, because Nauticon was a djinn who can grant wishes, but he often tries to twist the words. But at the end of the season he was in, he got the power to have infinite wishes, and he could make wishes himself, and he was basically able to do anything. Yeah, it's so many powerful villains. And we've got whoever Lord Raz, his master, is still a mystery character. We don't know what's up with him. Or whoever
so
that
this
character
guy,
is.
he's not the head guy? Oh.
Nope. I mean, he's like, mainly in season 2, he kind of led the charge with all the villains. He was like the main villain of the season, but he's serving someone else, someone we haven't seen yet. This individual, this entity, I suppose, has communicated with him for a few occasions, and we've seen those communications happen, but we only see Raz when it happens, and we don't hear a voice or anything like that. It's just we don't know who it is yet. We don't know who's out there. Yeah.
Any theories? Any theories out there?
There's several theories out there, and I'm just kind of leaving it open. I'm curious to see what they do and what this entity turns out to be. Yeah. But we've had in season 1, Dragons Rising season 1, we had Beatrix, the Empress of Imperium. She was the main villain. She didn't really take the main villain role until the second half of season 1. She wasn't as involved as much. We were dealing with Roz and Rapton and Dr. LaRoe and those people. But then we really got to know Beatrix and her just desire for revenge and control. And yeah, then season 2, Roz took over. And I think season 3, we're going to see the Forbidden Five, who Roz was trying to free in season 2. And he did. He freed one, unintentionally kind of freed another. And then they all got out by the end of the season. And that's who we're going to be facing in the 3rd season. Them and the dragon they're trying to free is Thunderfang, who I don't have him built yet, but I have the set. This guy.
Oh,
they're trying to free him. So this is all info in the trailers. I'm not spoiling anything major. You can all get this from the trailers, but he's chained up. He was defeated long ago because he was, he wanted to be a source dragon and they said no. And so he started causing chaos. He attacked places, then he was defeated and chained up, and he can only be freed by 5 of these prismatic blade things, which are these pieces. And so he's chained down there, and he's made a deal with the Forbidden Five. They free him, and he grants them more power.
Wow.
Yeah. I dropped the sword, but it's fine. It's one of the golden swords. I have a ton of those. Yes.
There must be so much lore, like the Ninjago universe must be so much in depth now.
Yeah, there is so much, and we're seeing characters return, and we're seeing new characters as well. Like we've got in the Dragonian Storm Village, one of the sets we had Moro. We had a new version of Moro, so it's assumed that he will return somewhere in the season, and we don't know where or in what capacity yet. And we haven't seen Moro since Day of the Departed, which was back in 2016. So he was a good villain. He had like a whole tragic backstory. He wanted to be the Green Ninja, but he didn't get chosen by the Golden Weapons, and so he ran away from Wu, and then he turned into a ghost. There's a whole thing. There's a lot of Ninjago lore out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So much.
I think I didn't even realize Ninjago had been around for so long.
Yeah, it's been around a long time. It's been around for 60% of my life.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. It's that old and I'm that young.
I was looking at some of the Ninjago figures today, and you mentioned the Overlord. There's one that's got 2 torsos. That just looks so cool.
Yeah, the Crystal King. I'm assuming that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So many good villain factions.
I like the name of I just like her because her name is Beatrix. It's close to Bellatrix.
Yeah. She has a twin sister named Zeatrix. Yeah. And Zeatrix is the elemental master of Shockwave. And when Beatrix was defeated and disappeared and presumed dead, Zeatrix got angry at the ninja because she wanted revenge on her sister for betraying her. And so now she's all angry at the ninja. And they had a bit of a fight in season 2. A few different encounters.
There's a lot of angry people in Ninjago, isn't there?
Yeah. A lot of people out for revenge. Yeah. Not everyone, but some people. Yeah. I am really enjoying the different villains here in Ninjago. Like especially like with Roz versus the Forbidden Five. Like Roz, like he has a whole backstory of why he's evil, like why he believes in whatever his master is doing, why he believes that strength is the most important and nothing else matters. And then you have the Forbidden Five, which are just evil just because they can, because they want to. Yeah. And I think both types of villains, really help to add to Ninjago. Yeah. Do you guys remember last week when I said I'd been to a Bricks and Minifigs opening?
Yeah.
Well, this week I've been to a Bricks and Minifigs opening. I've been to a different one in Niles.
Fun!
Oh, nice.
Yes. Yeah. So I got a free fig.
That's brilliant. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I need to try to get to the grand opening for the one that's going to be open here. You know, it's on like the complete side of town from me.
It's a very, very big store. Very big store. It's about a half hour away from where I am. So a little bit of a drive, but not too bad. I picked up these two figures, $7 each.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah. They look pretty good.
Who's that on the left? Like, it looks like a Power Ranger.
I forget the name of it, but it was a CMF a while back.
Yeah, I think I got like 10 billion of them. Because I have a ton of that sword. I have a ton of that sword.
It looks cool. Yeah, the sword's actually a Ninjago piece. It was in the Elemental Blades back in 2013. Yeah, and then the Alien Trooper's pretty cool too. I want to get a few of him for whatever space stuff I'm doing. But yeah, they had a very spacious store. I didn't get to take a whole lot of pictures because it was very busy.
Yeah,
but I did see a few things. They had a bunch of Bricklink designer program sets.
Oh,
look at all that.
Oh, that's just a gorgeous sight.
Yeah. And then what else do I have here? Oh, they have this. They had a new and sealed copy of the Unitron monorail.
Oh yeah, you was talking about that.
I've seen one of those at. Actually, I've seen it twice at the Dayton Brick Shop.
Yeah, you stunned Amber Liar with its value because she was like way off, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She said, was it like $800? And it was like 2,500.
Yeah, she said $873, I think it was, and then I told her that they were charging $2,500 for it.
Yeah, I think I've seen that set like twice at the Dayton Brick Shop, and it was like at the time, because it was a couple years ago, it was like $1,000. I was just like, "Oh, it can stay right there."
Yeah,
I don't need that.
Another Bricks and Minifigs down in Crest Hill, which is about an hour away from me. They have two used monorails. The other two, the Other Space one, the Futron one, and the Airport Shuttle. I don't know if they work. I haven't asked them, but the Space one is $500, and the Airport Shuttle is $1,000.
It's used as well.
$1,000 for a used set. And I was looking on Bricklink yesterday when I was chatting with Amber about it, and a new and sealed copy of the Airport Shuttle is like over $4,000.
It's insane.
Crazy. Yeah.
And it's just because of that monorail piece.
Yeah, the monorail. It's the motor specifically. The motor is the most valuable part because you can get the other stuff. You can get like custom 3D printed track.
Yeah, you can now.
Yeah. Yeah, so all like the rest of the components are available. You can get custom versions that are cheaper, affordable at least. More affordable than buying the real thing. But the motor is the most valuable part.
I think it's because of the Lego purists who don't want to have like the 3D printed. Because I think, what is it, Trix Bricks? They have monorail that's 3D printed, I think.
Yeah, Trix Bricks. I think 4D Bricks has some as well. I'm sure there's others. I think I've heard of a few others.
I'm sure there's a few others.
Yeah.
Because I do think
get a monorail,
to have some monorail like in the whenever I get over to that section, which will be in like 10 years at this rate. But I do think it would be cool to have monorail, but I don't know. I probably won't do it just because it costs so much.
Yeah, it'd be cool. And if I ever got my hands on one, like if I ever found it in like a bulk bin or something, because I know one of my friends on Twitch, Law Lego Greg B, he found the airport shuttle in like $100 bulk lot, which is the ultimate flex.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing that could probably be a better flex than that
like
would be
if I had access to a motor
gold in a bulk bin.
Then yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like if I had to replace the track, I'd just buy custom track.
Yeah, I would just buy custom. If I ever do decide to do a monorail, I would just go to Trix Bricks and just use theirs.
Yeah. Also, when I was at Meijer today, because I went for the set that I was purchasing, I saw something else. I saw something early.
Wow.
I saw the F1
Oh.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting. I wouldn't have. I was going to check the clearance section before I went to the Lego section, and I would not have seen these if I didn't go in that direction first.
Where does your Meijers put their clearance like Legos at?
Well, the local one that I go to usually doesn't have much clearance, but there's like a little clearance section in the back of the store that has occasionally had some stuff, but it's been months since that happened. Some stores will just like straight up put a clearance tag on something.
Yeah.
Or they'll like put it on an end cap or something like that. I've seen a few times. Yeah, it all tends to vary, but it's either around the Lego section, in or around the Lego section, or it's in a clearance specific section, is what I've noticed.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like go check mine out.
Yeah.
Apparently, Target and Walmart have been having clearance sales on their Lego, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much. I know Target's had some sales, but Meijers having sales now. Yeah, they've got 20% off a lot of stuff. So if you just like go and search Lego on their website, you can filter for on sale, and they've got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look.
Yeah, so there's 360 total results for Lego. On sale, 192.
Oh.
Wow.
And I think most, if not all, are 20% off. They do a little thing where it's like you have to actually add it to your cart to see what the price is. But yeah, they got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so I picked up those two sets. I was gonna do, so originally, because I had this 10K points deal in Meijer, regardless, I was originally gonna pick up the spinner pack that I showed and the Superman mech. But then I heard about the sale and decided to wait to see what the sale had to offer, and this was on sale, so I picked it up. Yeah, so I've got these two. And then next up, because I can do it twice as well, I can earn 10K points twice. So I'm going to pick up. I'm going to pick up Rosin Aaron's Super Storm Jet, and that's also on sale. That's 20% off, and that's over the threshold that I need to get for this second 10K points. And then I'm going to use all the points I've accumulated from these purchases and buy a second copy of the Dragonian Storm Village, because I want duplicate copies of Moro and Zane figs, and the bad guys too. That's on sale for $32. I'll have at least, I think, $21 in M perks, so I will get that down to $11. which is a great deal.
Lauren said Target is having some fire sales right now. That's what I keep hearing. I need to go. Except I also just don't really have any money to spend right now. So I kind of should go. But I want to go. Building the minifigure, and I like totally skipped over a bunch of comments in the comment section. But Lauren is going into lurk mode. Bye, Lauren. Thank you
Lauren.
for the lurk. We appreciate it. I wonder what is stopping Lego from making monorail again. I've heard different things, but I don't know if anything that I heard is right or not.
Target has some sales, from what I'm seeing.
I have a feeling that with Target, the in-store sales is probably better than what they're showing online.
Yeah.
Because I have found that, because it'll vary by store for like what's on clearance and stuff. Fun fact, the Dutch king's mother, i.e. previous queen, is also called Beatrix. Beatrix does seem like a royal name, because isn't somebody in the British royal family named Beatrix?
You got Beatrix Potter.
No. The royal family, the British royal family, smart.
I don't know.
Smart. I know there's a Eugene or Eugenie.
Don't know.
I feel like there is, but I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong. KO wants something, but needs to wait until...
KO wants this. Yeah.
So I just built another minifigure, another ninja.
Yes, Nia, the water ninja.
I do like water. I do like blue.
Yeah, she's a nice character. Nia's great.
I just like to think that all the girl characters, well, the girl ninjas are cool. Oh, she gets these too. These are pretty badass. I don't know what these are, but they're pretty badass. Hold on. Hold on. These are pretty badass. There's the rest of her weapons, or whatever.
Cool.
Those are badass.
That's cool.
Those are badass. Because the handles have like dragons on them.
I'm gonna open this up and build it. It's a little spinner pack.
Fun.
If it wants to open. There we go.
Where was this? Oh, oops, I need to. Okay. How's your build coming along, Chris?
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, it's brilliant. I'm building this little interior at the moment, which is fantastic, and it just makes you think: how do the Lego and Jago designers think about all this? It's just amazing. But it's cool. Yeah, really enjoying it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's there's so many references in that set. There's so many cool things.
What was your favorite part of this build, TJ?
Gosh, I don't know if I could pick. I think the museum is one of it's one of the good areas for references. A lot of different references in the museum. There was also when you get to the posters, one of the posters that they include as a reference is Space Police 3.
Oh,
which
okay.
was my first ever Lego theme.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Before Ninjago happened, there was Space Police 3. First fig is Aaron, one of the new ninja.
Oh,
that's cool. Nearly every minifigure, and you probably think even the most common minifigures, most common characters, they're all so good.
Yeah.
One thing I've noticed with the minifigures in this set is that the minifigures have amazing detail on them.
Oh, yeah. There's so many molds.
Yeah.
The detail on the printing is just, like, top-notch.
Oh, and no offense to Star Wars, because Star Wars is kind of, I guess space is my secondary theme these days, but Star Wars has been for a long time. But one of the many reasons Ninjago will always be at the top and not Star Wars is I think the figs are just so much better.
Yeah. I would agree with that. I mean, some of these like minifigures, I even just like the one you showed me, and just having a look at these minifigures that, I wouldn't say like, well, actually, maybe this guy, the Dragonian, this one here,
yeah,
and who's that other guy? He was gold. I can't remember who it was now. Anyway, he's somewhere over there. I even like put these minifigures above the 25th anniversary figures of Star Wars. They just look so much cooler.
Yeah. Yeah, Ninjago does great work with their figs.
But I think Star Wars fans are going to be happy this year with their GWP. An exclusive fig, 3 of them. It's got arm printing, dual molded legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that level of fig, really.
Well, and I think people have been complaining that there hasn't been like any good figs for the GWPs for Star Wars.
The last one I was happy with their GWP was probably the Ambaru year.
I'm going to briefly switch to my other camera. I can show you guys the spinner here. We have this new spinner, the new for this year. And you can press on the back.
That's fun.
That is cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
Like Beyblades, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, they do well. Also, I will say, I don't have it out right now, but there is a Sora spinner. There's a Sora version of this.
You're just trying to tempt me, aren't you?
Yes, I am trying to enable you. I'm trying to enable one and everyone I.
Well, when I see that spinning, my first thought is, that's a great cat toy. My cats would love that. Well, at least Penelope would probably love that because she loves Lego, period. And she likes to chew on it. And I'm like, she would probably love that thing. But I should not buy a Lego just to be cat toy. That would be bad. But that would make for a fun video.
That would.
Maybe if I found one on sale, like really deeply discounted. Oh.
This is Lord Ross. It's a different version of Lord Ross.
Ooh, that arm printing.
Yeah, he's got arm printing there. One
Yeah,
of the few standard release Ninjago figs to get arm printing.
Yeah, he's different than the one that I have. That's sad.
Yeah.
I think he was winning it. He was in one of our recent magazines. I didn't get that one because I think he's in the which one is Dragon's Stone Shrine set or Temple Cities in one of those two.
He's
so
in both of those.
Stone Shrine,
wow, that's I'm glad I didn't get him.
Tournament Temple City has almost this exact version. So it's interesting because this is the raw color armor piece. This is blacks and it should be gunmetal gray. But then you have a figure in the little $10 Zane mech, Drix, and Drix should have a black armor piece, but it's instead gunmetal gray. So they got their armor pieces swapped somehow. But if you have both sets, you can just swap them back, which is exactly what I'm going to do.
I would.
Yeah. Although this Lord Roz is not new. I wish they had given, because this is like his powered up version when he's all red. I wish they had given us the pink version, the regular version that he is, which would just have been a different torso print because the head print already exists. Yeah. I ordered I have a custom version of that.
You should do a tier list. You should do a tier list, like rank your minifigures. Or just like have a top 10 or something like that. I'll be so intrigued to know what that is.
That would be fun.
That'd be difficult to narrow down. That is an idea though. Tier list of Ninjago figs from each year.
I don't think I've ever seen a bit. I don't think. Has anybody ever done a video? Tier listing a Ninjago fig? There's got to be somebody.
Probably, but I can't say I've watched a whole lot of. Let's see.
See, I don't watch. DJ's like the only one that I watch that's like Ninjago brand.
Ninjago
Everybody else is Harry Potter or City.
Let's see. I see. There's like ranking every Kai minifig, ranking every Zane minifig. I see those. Set tier lists, of course.
Of course.
But yeah, no fig tier lists.
We do feel your passion, TJ. I mean, like when you talk about Ninjago, you just feel it, don't you? And that's why I think sometimes we can criticize the LAN like reviews because they're so like they just lack so much passion. When you watch certain channels, like I know there's some Ninjago freaks out there that absolutely love and adore the theme, and you just feel it. You know, it's just so. There's this one kid, I can't remember his name. Maybe recently discovered him. And he's just like they just love it, and you just enjoy their video because it comes through their enthusiasm for the theme.
Yeah,
I feel like that's true with all the different themes, though, because you can tell, like, for you and I, Chris, the Harry Potter ones, the ones who are true fans versus the ones who don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Having someone who knows their stuff makes the difference for a Ninjago review.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's the LAN member that I usually go to for early reviews of Ninjago is Bricks by Mind. And I try not to like pay attention to the opinions that they have about the set. I'm more focused on like what the set is and what kind of details are in there. And Bricks by Mine does a great job of being thorough, of going through like every inch of the set, translating all of the ninjargon that's in the set. Yeah. So it's a thorough review.
Stud City.
I watch any land members for Harry Potter.
Stud City's good. Stud City's good for Ninjago.
Yeah, Stud City.
He likes his Ninjago. He's good.
Yeah, he does know his Ninjago.
He's been doing some Ninjago content recently. I think he put all 5 of the city sets together, and I think he's been doing some videos of figs he's been getting from Bricklink.
Yeah. Yeah, I was tuned into one of his Whatnot streams the other day.
Oh yeah,
some different figs there.
Is it really good Whatnot? Because
I'll be honest. I signed up for Whatnot over a year ago, and I still have yet to buy anything. I have a $15 credit that I have not used. But yes, now we have 2 spinners, and we can get them to fight each other.
Right, who's going to win?
Looks like Roz.
There we go. Wasn't much of a battle. It was more like a breakdance battle. That
yeah, not a very good spin. And if you hit them hard enough as well, these pieces can pop off.
Oh,
it's a bit hard to do. They were off prematurely. You can have a bit of fun with these.
I can see Penelope going absolutely mad for those.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, absolutely mad. I might need to find them like on clearance or something.
Nope.
Maybe take out the minifigures so that they won't get hurt. Just use the spinners.
God, the detail, the technique in this is amazing. Like parts usage, it's so cool. Never switch sides, like even when I die, I'm a ride for the squad, not a ties in the hearse. I've been on the vibe, kind of hard to describe. I'm in between, I'm good and it's fine, but I'm tired of the grind. Then I come alive in the night to realize. Yeah,
so the other 2 spinners, the $10 ones, which are Kai and Sora, they just had the main spinner build, and then a second fig, which was either a Dragonian warrior or scout, depending on which set it is. And then another little stand with a little mini flying dragon attachment that goes on the back of those figs. This one, instead of a second fig or 2 second figs, because it's a 2-pack, they give you a little side build that you can spin into.
Sounds like fun.
I'm working on now.
5-hour flights, couple nights at the flat. To be real, could you see me making moves while I'm at? I'm still on the grind, every time when I chat. Burn it down, sage, keep the demons away when I write.
Martin says 835 Ninjago figs, according to Brick Economy. That's
a big tier list.
Oh!
Yeah. I would probably go by year. Yeah.
I suppose you could do that. You can go by year.
Yeah.
And then like you do like a series, couldn't you? Like throughout the years, like each year, then whoever's in your top tier, then you put them into another one.
Yeah, whoever's in the S tier would get to be in like the final.
Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
Yeah. This might actually.
So when are you going to do it then, TJ?
Yeah, this might get me to do video content again. Or add like a second stream.
That would be so cool to watch.
Could do that with Harry Potter too.
Oh god, yeah. That would be really, really cool. I think you
But
need to do a separate one just for Harry Potter.
I don't have all of the minifigs.
Yeah,
so I wouldn't be able to do it. I would only be able to do it for like 2018 to now.
Well, I don't have all the figs either, but
I mean,
I'm
I
still
guess you
right.
could do it based off of pictures.
I mean,
It's not the same.
with Ninjago, it's tough as well because we get different variations of outfits too. Like there'll be like, oh, this is the same outfit, but it's missing armor, or this outfit with this mask instead of this other mask. So yeah, I'd have to account for all that in my tier list.
Should just do a tier list just for Harry Potter.
Could do a tier list of like great halls.
Yeah, there's quite a few. You know, you have to acknowledge Hogwarts Casting Grounds, the microscale Hogwarts, and maybe even like the poly bag that we had that came with that Dumbledore.
Yeah. Because I do have those 2 vintage Hogwarts that are just.
Oh yeah.
One says Hogwarts Castle and one says Hogwarts. Except the problem is I have no place to display them right now.
I mean, those vintage sets are really nice. I think it's like, you know, when you look back on some sets, that some of them do look at it. Oh, what's that, TJ?
No, this is just bag 3. So
Nice.
just built the lower sections. These are on a jumper. So I believe they'll be, you can knock them out with the spinners, but we'll get to that once we finish bag 4.
I mean, I was just going back to the vintage Harry Potter sets. Like, obviously, a lot of them, you know, they look from their time. You know, like you can just look at Privet Drive, the very first one. Looks nothing like Privet Drive. But there's something cool about those sets because those sets came out whilst the films were out. And I remember just like the roller coaster ride of 10 years of Harry Potter films and just those sets coming out. It's just so cool.
Yeah, I might have to. Because I do want to start doing videos again.
Yeah, you need to. They're really good. Especially with Harry Potter. Yeah.
Like, I really... Because I do need to, like, work on my city, which is clearly Harry Potter oriented, at least right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and Trevor is leaving. Bye, Trevor. Have a good week.
Have a good week.
For Trevor.
Which we are
See you,
actually
mate.
coming up to the top of the hour. I only have a few more steps left on this bag. So just go until I finish these steps.
We should do occasionally like I don't know, like a 10-hour episode special or something like that. Or a 3-hour. Let's just go with 3. Yeah.
A 10-hour special? You don't want to do 10 hours? Come on.
Well, I think I've got the. I didn't.
10 hours, so I'm like not the person to be talking here.
I didn't think I'd have the streaming stamina for that. But then, like, you gradually build up. So I remember the Halloween stream with Bonnie Bricks, and then it was the Tudor Corner stream with Mark and again Maxine Bonnie Bricks. You can do it. It's really enjoyable. I mean, the 12-hour stream with Tudor Corner was fantastic. And then we've got this stream with Nicole and Mark because we're actually going to be because Nicole hasn't built markets. I haven't built workshops, of course. I'm not allowed to build it just yet because it's technically birthday present. I'm allowed to build it next month. And Mark's got Ninjago City Gardens. He hasn't started building yet. So we're actually building those modulars on the same stream. And obviously, I've got to build something as well because workshop is significantly smaller by piece count compared to markets in City Garden. So I need to find another set to build before I then build workshops. And it could be this set that you're building. That's the favorite.
The Dragonstone Shrine?
Yeah.
I think you're going to like building this too.
Yes.
A lot of different techniques in it.
Yeah. I was definitely like to build that.
I am enjoying this build, even though I just broke a piece off.
I mean, how many pieces is that? Because like the 2 other sets of Ninjago outside the city line, I want to get is that in the city temple. But I think I might have to go to the city temple. How many again? Sorry.
1,212.
I'm still gonna be short, and I'm still gonna be like it's gonna be like 4,500. And you got like
because this will probably only take you like an hour to build.
It's going to have to be Temple City, I think. I think it will
You
be.
do
I'm
go
gonna,
pretty fast on stream.
yeah, it's going to have to be City
It
Temple.
could take you 2. It might take you 2 hours to build. Maybe. I feel like there's some kind, because it's 12-12 for the piece count, I keep thinking there's some kind of significance behind it for the piece count, because it's 12-12.
Yeah. Temple City it is then. Then that will take it up to around about 6,000. Which will probably be about right, because Markets is 6,000 and City Gardens is just shy of 6,000. So I think it might have to be that. Yeah, I think it will be. There we go, it's decided.
Plus, it's just a pretty set. It's so pretty.
It's gorgeous.
So pretty.
People bought it as like a display piece, but you can definitely put it into a city. That looks cool.
Yeah, it's a nice little build, and these fall out. So these are more of those spinner pieces in gold, and the idea is you ram into this thing and you knock it out. So let's see if I can actually make that happen.
The little niffler in me is like, ooh, gold pieces, big gold pieces.
Hey,
I did something.
Hey, knock off the gold.
So what I did is it bumped the gold piece off. It broke the hammer that was displayed here, and Roz's spinner fell apart. So this piece fell off.
Oh, that's a nice piece that is. Love that color.
Yeah, I believe in Trans Red it's also in the Arc Dragon of Focus. Little spinner for drifts. All right, let's see. I'm gonna try turning it this way and seeing if Aaron has more luck. I actually have to hit the target in order for this to happen.
Aaron decided not to hit it. Well, he knocked off the gold piece.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe it's because I'm on this this hardwood table and it's very slippery, and it's just causing the pieces to actually just move whenever he hits, rather than actually fall out. So maybe if I make it a bit more loose like that.
What about those rubber pieces? What sets that in? There's some rubber pieces that you can put underneath the set. That's it in the chess set, Wizard's chess set. Stop for a moving.
I haven't built that set yet.
Yeah.
I have it.
Yeah, I'd have to make sure this actually stays where it is to make it work properly.
You're gonna have to crack on with that backlog. You're gonna have to. It's gonna burst. We're gonna eventually see it. We're gonna eventually see it get so big.
Technically in the backlog.
It's gonna get so big. We're just like it's gonna end up being behind you, and then in front of you, and then in like so 200, we're gonna be able to see you because you'd be surrounded by boxes.
It is behind me. That's part of my backlog.
No, it's not. That's a part of your backlog. That's like 1.0%.
That's a part of it. And then there's more over there.
0.1%.
And
then there's more downstairs, and then there's some in the hallway.
Oh, that's a
yeah, 5 sets in my backlog.
Nice.
Plus
I probably have 5 times.
plus this, which is open but not started yet.
Oh, that's nice. That's a really good mech. That is.
My backlog is a little insane, just slightly insane.
It's disgraceful.
It's everywhere.
Honestly, I'll tell you.
I probably have enough that I could probably build 1 set per day for an entire year.
Yeah, it's that bad. You should send TJ that picture. Send it in our chat.
Oh.
Honestly,
it's a little. But Mike's been pulling out some of his stuff, so it's not as big as it was because Mike's been pulling out some of his sets, so it's not as. In my defense, it wasn't all mine, just mainly mine. All right, so Chris, how far did you get on? Because we're at the top of the hour. We need to figure out. Oh, there's nobody over on the Twitch side. I can't read anybody. There's nobody on the Twitch side. If anybody moves over to the Twitch side, I can raid somebody over on the Twitch side. If not, then I won't raid anybody. I thought for sure some. Oh well. Anyway, so Chris, how far did you get on your build?
Well, I've got. So I'll show you the figures first. You got Urban J.
Cool.
Is it Urban Nia? Is that right?
Yeah.
There we go. Ronan. I like this fig. It's really, really cool. And so I made a start on it earlier. Did the tree build, which is really, really nice. And then this little shop here. This is really cool. Help me here, TJ. You know more about that than I do.
Ronan shop there, yeah.
All I can tell you is what colour it is.
Yeah.
What is it? It's Ronan's shop.
Yeah, it's his shop where he's and you'll notice in like the floor beneath.
Yes.
There's a bunch of like different elements in there. It's because he smuggles things.
Yes, that's right.
Different weapons and artifacts and things. It's part of his deal.
You've got the golden trophy piece. You've got the gold ingots. And then you've got this little box in here. And it's like a little 1x1 green transparent piece. Don't know what
that's a reference to City of Styx, which was the original build of Ronan's pawn shop.
Nice. And then it just fits there.
Yep.
And that's that.
Very cool. And then
cool.
This is how far I got. Ooh. Don't drop it. That would be bad. So, got a lot of details going on.
That's cool.
And there's that little section back there that I'm assuming has something to do with the shrine part of it. Because it's got looks like scrolls. I'm going with scrolls.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it looks really cool. And you got 2 of those little fish tiles. No, 3 fish tiles. I like the fish tiles. I feel like I need to get all the fish tiles there are. Not in existence, but I mean different patterns or fish or whatever it is. Yeah. So that's how far I got. And then, so I'm up to 3 minifigs total. Oops. Someday you think I would learn by now where my camera is. No. So 3 minifigs with great printing. Love all of the printing. I really like his printing. He's got really good print. Might just be the colors. I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah, Ross.
Knowing me, it could just be the colors.
I did forget to show you gold.
My favorite colors.
I did forget to show you Golden Woo as well. That was a figure that you build from the very first stage as well. I thought that type of minifigure would be at the end.
Yeah, I would have thought he would have been at the end.
And all the 10th anniversary figs.
There you go.
No, I built like a little base. It's very dusty, but a little base to connect them all together.
Need to get your flex tape out.
That looks really good though.
That is
yeah,
good.
So this was by collecting the majority of the legacy sets in 2021.
Nice.
Yeah, I love having them.
Nice.
Original 4 on the bottom and Nia and Lloyd and Wu on the top.
Which is the most valuable one out of those?
I think it's probably Zane or Nia, because those 2 were in not so desirable sets, and the sets had a bit more of a limited run that didn't last too long on shelves because people weren't a fan of the sets themselves very much. I think Lloyd, he might have been missing a couple of pieces, like the armor piece of the. I don't even think he had the mask set. He was also in a book. And then Kai, Jay, and Cole were all in their own sets as well. And they're expensive, but not as expensive, I don't think.
No, like Jay look at Woo's. Woo's not, is he? He's not really that expensive.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people would get Gardens and part it out. So people would, be left with their Woo figs. Or they didn't want Woo. They wanted the build itself, but didn't care so much for the figs. So
I want to display mine with the Architect of Hogwarts and the Golden Dumbledore, golden oldies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you get the Temple of Celebrations, the employee gift set for 2021, you get all these figs in one set.
Nice.
Oh. Oh, wow. That's cool. Okay, so... Oh, so what all did you get accomplished, TJ?
So I got the river portion, the end point of the river worked out over there. So it's a nice little speckle of color, which I really like. And I by the way, I took care of whatever that thing was in the chat.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. And then I finished the little spinner build. So this little archway here, which is a bit delicate. Those golden pieces, and then two spinners.
I might need to get spinners just for my cats to play with them. See if they'll play with them. Yeah. Nope, Penelope will. If Penelope does it, there's no hope.
She will destroy them, batter them with that big paw.
She would chew on them. That's what she chews on everything. That's what she does. Okay, so over on the purple side, we are going to go and raid Matt Mellish because he is on. Looks like he's reviewing. I don't know. It looks like he's looking at city sets on Lego's website. No, I don't know what he's doing. It says Marvel. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something. Doesn't match up with what it says in his title, but neither did mine, so doesn't matter. So we're going to go raid him over on the purple side. So hang out with us over on the purple side, and we will go visit Matt on the red side. Thank you so much for joining us for our 100th anniversary, or our 100th episode, which I didn't even realize, but you know, it's me. Hey, it's how it is. And we will not be streaming next Sunday because next Sunday is Easter, right? Yes, next Sunday is Easter, so we will not be here next Sunday. I'm gonna be going over to my brother-in-law's house, hang out with my twin nieces for a while, and just relax, enjoy the weekend. It'll be fun. So everybody, on that note, bye and have a good week.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Bye.